Hello guys and welcome back to the second video of Anglo 2 series for absolute beginners. So guys, in this video we are going to initialize your Angular application. We are going to make the initial structure of your Angular application. So whenever we have to start an Angular project or an Angular application, we have to create a lot many configurations. We have to set our TypeScript configurations. We have to set our system.json configurations. We have to set package.jsons, and there are a lot many such things. But the good thing, guys, is we don't have to do all this task manually. We have a client provided by Angular team that is called Angular client. It's a tool that helps you to generate a basic Angular structure for a project. So I'm going to show you how to use that tool for generating your basic Angular project. First thing, guys, that we have to do is we have to install Angular client on our machine globally. So the Angular client can be installed via npm, and the command for the same is npm install fungi, right, angular /CLI. Yes guys, so this is the command that will install the Angular client on your machine globally. This -g indicates that this tool needs to be configured globally on your machine. So guys, go ahead and run this command on your terminal if you are using Mac, or on command line if you are using Windows. Since I already have this Angular client tool installed on my machine, so I'm not going to run this command, but you guys can go ahead and install this, run this command, and this should install Angular client on your machine. Once we are done with installing the Angular client, next thing that we need to do is let's create a folder. Let's move to a folder where we want our Angular application to start. So let's go to this Angular tutorial folder. I have created this folder. You can create any folder of your own choice. So I'll be generating my Angular project at this location. To generate Angular project, all that you need to do is uh, type this command and run this ng new followed by your project name. Your project name can be anything. Let me call it Angular tutorial itself. Okay, so guys, you need to run this command ng angular tutorial. It will generate a Angular project for you. Like you can see on screen, it has generated a lot of files. It has initialized git on your path, and now it's looking for generating or loading the npm packages from the net. So based on your network speed, this might vary. This can take up to 10 to 15 minutes, guys. So we are skipping this part for now, and I will show you directly how this project will look like once it has been installed or it has been generated completely. So this is something, guys. Once your project has been generated successfully, you will be displayed a message on your command prompt on your terminal, and thereafter you will get to see such a structure generated at the given path. So in this structure, guys, there are a lot many things. First of all, you can see this E2E, that is for end-to-end testing framework. So we are not going to deal much with this right now. Node modules contain all the node dependencies installed for this project. SRC refers to the source path of your project. Then angular CLI.json. This, guys, is an important file, very important file for your project, and it contains all the configurations for your Angular project. Basically, it tells the Angular framework where to uh, where to pick up different file form. So if you can see, first thing it contains is the name of your project. Then it contains where are all the files for your application. So this root refers to this source src path, which contains all your files, all your components, and all your Angular code. Our directory is basically dist, which will be used for creating a build package. And then assets provide the path for the assets that you keep. Index generates or refers the path for your first index.html file. Similarly, main is referring to this main.ts. We will see in details later what main.ts does. Then, guys, there are all other files. Basically, it's a mapping of different path that your Angular application will be using. So we'll be skipping this for now. Karma.conf.js is for testing your Angular application. We'll be skipping this also for right now. And then this is tsconfig.json, guys. This is basically a TypeScript configuration for your application. It basically tells the Angular framework what are the properties that the TypeScript compiler should be using for this application. So basically, it says compile on save false, and then few compiler options that are just static. You need not to worry about them. Basically, if you see, it says that the TypeScript code that you will write should be compiled back to ES5 JavaScript code, right? And it will be using this ES2016 library for compiling this. Next, guys, tslint.json, which again is a file for validating your TS code. So what all configuration should be used for validating your TS code, these all are mentioned here. So basically, this is static structure kind of boilerplate. You don't have to do this manually. This is all done by Angular's client, and you don't have to worry about it at all. Next thing, let's move inside this app folder and see what do we have here. Similar to the files that we had outside, we have this tsconfig.json, which again tells the compiler about uh, how to compile your TypeScript code to your JavaScript code. So you can explicitly specify which all file to exclude during compiling phase. You can provide which version of JavaScript to compile back to, right? So all these things. Then guys, this is the main folder, app folder, as I showed you in Angular's client.json. This was the path that was matched to the root src. So herein will go all our code that we are going to write. So every code that you guys write, your functionalities, all that kind of stuff will be going inside this app folder. Assets folder you can use for keeping images, fonts, or that kind of stuff. Environments folder is just to provide Angular framework which environment are you using. So based on that, Angular framework automatically changes few properties to optimize the code structure and the code validations and all. Main.ts is the main entry to your Angular framework file. We'll see what this file contains later in the next video. Similarly, this index.html is your main first HTML file. In single page application, we do have just one HTML files, guys. So this is the main entry point. These two files are the main entry point to your applications. This is an additional style sheet generated by HTML, so you can keep your style sheets here, or as you will see in upcoming videos, we can manage our styles in Angular in a different way. Okay guys, so this was pretty much everything that I needed you guys to know before we go into coding. So this is how an Angular structure is generated, and this is how a basic Angular project looks like. Okay guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.